Hey Bessies, and welcome back for another video. So this is a totally different setup of how my videos normally are. I promise it's a very quick video, just a really quick check-in, letting y'all know what I've been doing for the beginning of this year. Welcome to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Daj. I do not have a particular niche. I do a little bit of everything. I have a lot of interests, a lot of things that I want to try, and I don't like to stay in one box. So if you like this type of content, if you want to see more, if you want to give suggestions, make sure that you like, follow, subscribe. Let me know down below in the comments what you would like to see me tackle on this page. Now, let's move on to the real topic of discussion. I thought really hard in January after making that video showing y'all what I'm really going to be holding myself accountable to, and decided that I was going to do the 75-day hard. Now, the 75-day hard, I did start it on February 1st, clean slate. Start date is February 1st, and the intended end date is going to be April 16th. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, what does the 75-day hard intend? These are my rules that I have for the 75-day hard. You can definitely search on TikTok, search on Instagram, and see what people are using as their stipulation, but this is mine. This is what I'm holding myself to. So you definitely don't have to, you can do a little bit more than this. I have set mine into categories. The first category I have is the waking up. So for me, on weekdays, I have started to set it where I wake up at 6 a.m. and I don't let myself sleep past 9 a.m. on weekends. If I do have to usher, obviously I have to be up a little bit earlier than that. The next category is going to be hydration. So for hydration, I'm challenging myself to drink a gallon of water, and then I can drink detox teas. But I also let myself have cranberry juice. I think it's Healthy Balance. I don't know the brand off the top of my head, but it has pretty much 0 to no sugar. And even if I do drink that, I can only have 1 cup a week. For the workouts category, you have to do 2 workouts, both 45 minutes in duration. It does say that one of them has to be outside, but given our current weather situation right now, I am not doing those outside. I'm sorry to you. The 15K steps one, I originally was hoping to hold myself accountable to that, but hopefully once it starts to warm up and everything, I'll be able to go outside and do a little bit more walking. But as you know, I'll go out that often. The category of diet, I'm limiting myself to 2,500 calories. My goal is to get to 150 grams of protein a day. No junk food, no sweets, no soda, none of that. No chips. The next category is mindset. This one, you do have to read 10 pages of a book. It does have to be a non-fictional book. And then you have to take daily progress photos. Me personally, because I am an overachiever, I didn't do pictures, I did videos. So I have a video for each day that I post on my private thing just for me to see on my TikTok so that I can hold myself accountable. In case I do run out of space, it's somewhere out there for me to be able to see. The last category is self-care. Now this one, a little bit different for everybody else, but I am trying to hold myself to getting at minimum 8 hours of sleep. Journal daily, which I do that in conjunction with me doing the video because I put a little bit of my journal passage in the caption. And then the last one is I give myself a full self-care night. I would say I do want to do the full self-care night weekly, because I want to do the whole fixings, the whole face mask and all that stuff. I do want to do that, but I will not be able to do it daily because I'll be streaming, so I don't have enough time to do that. So, no, my goal with this is not to be small. It's not to be skinny. I do just mainly want to feel good. There's a certain type of way that I want to feel in my body, and that is what I'm trying to achieve, as well as gather different habits of incorporating daily workouts and reading and all that stuff into my life again. So this is double-edged sword, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, but I really just wanted to come in and just give you an update. So since we are in a weekend, some days in, a couple things, I literally eat the same thing every day. I'm not gonna lie to you. Today and the very first day was a little bit different, but I eat the same thing every day. For breakfast, I make a breakfast wrap. So the tortilla shells that I get are very either low in calorie or they're keto friendly. So tortilla, eggs, a little bit of sour cream, cheese, an avocado if I have an avocado. Other than that, I just do the basics. That's for breakfast. For dinner, the sweet potato and lean ground beef. And then if I get hungry again, as like a meal, I'll eat another sweet potato and lean ground beef. Those are my main meals. For snacking, I do have now protein drinks because if you intake a lot of protein, your appetite gets suppressed. So I have protein yogurt that I will occasionally eat with a banana or strawberries. Lots. If I do eat anything, it's very clean foods. Lots of fruits and vegetables. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If I drink any teas or anything, because there's only one type of detox tea that I have. And with that, I've only drank 1 cup on this 75-day hard. I think it's been okay. I've been doing both the workouts. I've been doing some of the reading. I started a book that I had gotten for free and I hate it. So now I am going to be reading something else that I have. Because I do have some other books in my room that I just have to actually read. So I'm just going to read those for the sake of using it for the 75-day hard and not think too much into it. But my thing is just only reading the 10 pages because once I get a good book, I'm going to stay up and read it all the time. But I think that this meal with the sweet potato and the lean ground beef, it works for me because every day I'm pretty much busy and that's an easy, quick thing to do and get together to eat, because I find that when it comes to diets and eating right, if I begin to have to think too hard into what I'm making or what I'm doing, I don't want to do it anymore. And it has nothing to do with it. It's just the simple fact that if it takes me 2 days to think of what I'm going to make or what I'm going to eat, or this would be way easier. I could just eat a pack of ramen noodles and call it a day or something like that. But that's not part of the 75-day hard. I can't do a pack of noodles. But there's more to the story. I'm rambling at this point. But I just want to check in with y'all, my YouTube bestie, and let y'all know what your sister has going on. Now, if you do want to join the 75-day hard, it is never too late. You can start at any point. I've started in February and I'm ending in April. You can start now and you'll still end a little bit into April. You can start the 1st of next month and you'll end in May. We still have time. If you start now, we could have our summer bodies, or we could be halfway there. We could be halfway to the summer body goals that you set 3 years ago. So hopefully it becomes one of those things where we do start to see some of the accomplishments of what we're doing. I will keep you updated on this. The next check-in, I'll probably do a check-in at 1 month and go from there and see where we are. I won't be disclosing my starting weight, but I will tell how much I lost in the end. I do thank you for tuning into this very quick, spontaneous video, but it's worth it. Hold me accountable and I'll hold you accountable. I love you, besties. I hope to see you in the next video. Again, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what type of videos you would like to see next. And until then, when I call, you better answer. Because if you don't, I'm going to get to singing. And don't nobody want to hear that. Bye, besties. Bye.